Please listen to the legal disclaimer at the end of this video. Hi, this is Boiler Williams from notlegaladvice.org. There seems to be a lot of questions about a civil cover sheet that goes along with your federal lawsuit when you file a federal lawsuit. So I just kind of want to go over the basics. It's not very hard. You probably could have figured it out yourself. A lot of people are very leery about making mistakes, so let's just go over it real quick and make sure you're where you need to be. And remember that when you file a federal lawsuit, to read your local rules, but pardon me, the main three things that you need are your complaint and a few copies of it, this cover sheet that we're going to go over today, and also your summons. So we may hit the summons on a subsequent video, but let's just go over the cover sheet today. So you can download the cover sheet from your court site. If you do, I believe it's JS44 is the form. You can do a search for that. JS44, and it should bring it up. And starting out with the plaintiffs, so you list yourself here, your resident, what county you're from. So this person's from El Paso County, so put your county there. Attorney's name and address, blah blah blah. You're a pro se, which means you're without a lawyer, so you put your name and address there. Put your telephone number there, and pardon me, put your phone number there. I don't recommend putting your actual phone number there. I recommend having a Google forward or something like that, that you don't really give out your real phone number, it just forwards it to it. So that's this section, section 1. Oh well, the defendants. So you list this person suing LVNV Funding LLC, so you would list that there. The person that filled this out put comma Delaware Limited Liability Company. I've never put that on there, but you sure could. Attorneys, if you know them, you're not going to know them, so leave that blank. Even if you have gone to Pacer and you think you know who they're going to be, I would leave that blank. So the basis of jurisdiction, this section 2, yours is going to be a federal question. Sometimes people put diversity. That's incorrect for FDCPA, FCRA, or TCPA, which is what we deal with. It's a federal question, so check that box. So then the citizenship, this PTF means plaintiff, so you're a citizen of the state, click this state. So why this isn't clicked, that's probably incorrect for the plaintiff, because this lady, Miss Drayton, lives in El Paso, so that should have been clicked. She's not from another state, she's not a foreign country. Actually, none of these are clicked. So she's not incorporated, she's not a foreign nation. So that box right there should have been clicked. Defendant, pardon me again, incorporated in another state. So that box right there should have been clicked. Now this is the box that most people have a question with, this nature of the suit. So if it's a FDCPA, FCRA, or TCPA, that's section 480, consumer credit. So that is the box you want to click. This whole section right here, you only need to click that box. So then origin, if this is the first time you're filing the lawsuit, it's an original pleading, so you click that box. I've never used any of these other boxes, so I don't think that you'll need to. The cause of action, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, so write down what the law is, and then write the citation for it, like 15 USC 1692. Write that in there. And brief description of the cause, violation, they put in parentheses, violation, parentheses S, of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Do the exact same thing, just listing the law that you're suing for. Requested in complaint, demand. This person didn't put any dollars in there. I never do either, so don't put anything in there. Jury demand, click yes. You want a jury trial. There's many reasons for this. Probably a different video to talk about that, but basically when you go to a jury trial, The defendant isn't going to know what's going to happen. Crazy things happen in a jury trial. If you look at the O.J. trial, O.J. Simpson trial as an example, nobody knew what was going to happen. Nobody that's a defendant's going to like going to a jury trial. So anyhow, I always click jury trial, related cases. You don't have any. The date, signature of attorney of record. You're going to want to sign your name there. And that's it. The second page is just a bunch of descriptions on how to do what we just did. So you'll take this to court with you, and when I hand it to the clerks, I put this on top of the complaint. And I've always been good. I've never had a question asked about this. And these things don't have to be perfect. I hate to say that, because you're going to want to try to make them as perfect as you can. But this one was filed in this case right here, and you notice that some of this stuff wasn't filled out. So don't freak out about being perfect. Just do the best you can and try to be perfect. But don't freak out. I've never had them even really look at this all that closely. But I've been told by the clerk that they just have this stuff for statistical purposes. So again, don't freak out. That's all I really had for today. You're welcome to check out my website at notlegaladvice.org. And if you have any questions, please email me. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. This is the legal disclaimer. While the information on this site deals with legal issues, it does not constitute legal advice. The materials in this video and related websites are provided for informational purposes only and do not constitute legal advice. We do not advise on the application of law to an individual's specific circumstances. Although we go to great lengths to make sure our information is accurate and useful, we recommend you consult a lawyer if you want professional assurance that our information and your interpretation of it is appropriate to your particular situation. There are no lawyers in this video or on the notlegaladvice.org family of websites. The contact information for this video is notlegaladvice.org, that is the main blog, nlapublishing.org, that is the main book site. The email address is boiler@notlegaladvice.org. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to email me. I'd love to hear from you.